Omaha, Nebraska, where the corn grew tall and the candy was plentiful, there lived a group of kids known as the Candy Bandits. Now, remember, these kids were innocent until proven guilty, but catching them? That was another story altogether because they were just too smart and too fast. The leader of these mischievous marauders was Billy, who could spot a candy bar from a mile away. Then there was Susie, the gum queen, who could chew at lightning speed. Tommy, known for his love of cookies, was always nibbling on something, and Lola, the ice cream connoisseur, could sense a new flavor from blocks away. Omaha's authorities, on the other hand, were led by a trio of clueless characters: the governor, who was more concerned with his next nap than crime, the county attorney, who was terrified of his own shadow, and the sheriff, who spent more time posing for photos than doing actual police work. The whole mess started when Legislative Bill 556 was passed, aiming to make it easier to catch kids like the Candy Bandits. But as everyone in town knew, this was just an excuse for the officials to avoid dealing with real criminals. One sunny morning, the Candy Bandits got wind that the governor planned to lock up all the candy in town. "That's our cue!" Billy declared, his cape billowing behind him as he led the charge. First, they hit the Candy Emporium. The governor, with his sleepy eyes, was there, trying to look serious. "You won't get past me," he slurred, but before he could finish, Billy had already swapped his lollipop with a carrot stick, leaving the governor munching on veggies, utterly confused. Next, Susie targeted the gum garden. The county attorney, armed with a clipboard, was on duty, but he was more interested in hiding from potential criminals than catching any. Susie, with her pigtails bouncing, laid down a trail of stickers. "Look, free stickers," she shouted, and the attorney, forgetting all about his duty, chased the stickers right into a maze of gumball machines, where he got stuck, literally. Tommy's turn came at Cookie Castle. The sheriff was there, trying to look tough, but Tommy was ready with his dinosaur facts. "Did you know that a T-Rex could eat 500 pounds of meat in one bite?" Tommy asked. The sheriff, intrigued, started a conversation about dinosaurs, completely missing the cookies disappearing into Tommy's backpack. Lola, with her ice cream radar, found the ice cream island. The governor, now awake from his carrot-induced stupor, was waiting, but Lola had a plan. She offered him a cone of sleepy vanilla, his favorite. "Just one won't hurt," he mumbled, and within minutes, he was dozing off, dreaming of ice cream lakes. The Candy Bandits, with their loot, dashed through town, always one step ahead of the candy cops who were too slow, too stupid, and too busy chasing unfounded leads. They laughed as they ran, not because they were thieves, but because it was fun to outsmart the adults who seemed to think chasing kids around was real police work. The townsfolk began to see the humor in it all. "Why chase kids for candy when there are real crimes to solve?" they whispered among themselves, watching the officials run in circles, tripping over their own feet. The Candy Bandits weren't just running from the law, they were running because it was an adventure. Every chase was like a game, and the candy cops, well, they were just the players who didn't quite understand the rules. As night fell over Omaha, the Candy Bandits shared their spoils in their secret hideout, a treehouse overlooking the city. They laughed about the day's escapades, knowing that the candy cops would wake up tomorrow, still clueless, still slow, still chasing the wrong leads. And so, in Omaha, where cornfields stretch to the sky and candy is as common as corn, the Candy Bandits roamed free, proving that sometimes, the best way to deal with silly laws is with silliness in return. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, the candy cops would learn that real police work isn't about chasing kids but protecting the town from those who truly meant harm. But until then, the Candy Bandits would keep running, laughing, and enjoying their sweet victories over the sour-faced adults playing authorities.